Thank you very much. I'm honored to speak to this distinguished group. It is always interesting for someone who studies the Bible and scriptures of various peoples to discover that again and again we replay the same circumstances as simply humans, called upon to respond to the suffering of others. This is an eternal quest of the human condition. And in fact, all of our traditions speak of it and affirm that our most basic duty is to show empathy, that we must not stand idly by in the presence of our neighbor's blood. This is affirmed in every great religious tradition of our world. One of our most important duties, I believe, is to give our clear support to our brothers and sisters from Ashraf and Camp Liberty. Many of you have said already that it is a duty that you now understand to tell this story. And I have been, for the past several years, collecting the stories of women from Ashraf. How did they come to be part of this movement? What has it meant to them? What does it mean? And I can tell you that to a person, these were ordinary people, ordinary persons who found themselves in extraordinary circumstances and rose to the occasion, achieving true humanity in their expression of courage, compassion, and sacrifice. I only wish that each and every one of us and our peoples might show the same extraordinary courage, compassion, and sacrifice that I have seen in the stories of the people who live in Ashraf and Liberty. My next point, briefly, is that the residents of Camp Liberty must be returned to Ashraf to ensure their safety as they await relocation. Why, you might ask? First of all, Liberty is a much smaller area, so that the refugees are concentrated and much easier to massacre all in one swift swoop of terror. We know who the real terrorists are, and it is those who collude with the Iranian government in attempting to wipe out these people who have been a long-standing hope to their people and a light to all people of the region. Ashraf also contains shelters, defensive systems, and personal safety equipment that allow the residents to better survive any attacks that might be made there. So in every way, Ashraf represents a safer place from which relocation can take place. To finish, I would like to dedicate this poem based on something Madame Rajavi said yesterday about the long, hard struggle. She said, if this is how it must be, so be it. I offer you this poem, my dear brothers and sisters in Camp Liberty. So be it about the June 15th atrocities. Their bodies twist like cheap tin trailers where they are kept by enemies. The world is shamed by your stern courage and moved to fill your every need. The cowards and conspirators, each unmasked by your survivals, shall face a certain swift dread justice, robbed of their powers to deceive. Yes, Ashraf, yours will be the victory. Thank you.